So I think the biggest short-term issue facing the mining industry today is really related to pricing. We've gone through a long period of escalated prices. Think of oil, think of iron ore, copper, gold, and all of them are now gone through a down cycle. So what we're seeing is mines that were profitable are now a lot less profitable and are looking at ways to change that. The other issue that's been around for a long time but is more prevalent at these lower cost prices is that generally grades are getting lower across all commodities. The high grade deposits like Escondida for copper or Tom Price for iron ore are not there anymore, so you're having to mine lower grades and the demand for metal is not getting a lot less, so we're actually having to find ways to be more effective. So as we start talking to our various clients, well, they continue saying, how do we be innovative in the mining space and across the flow sheet? Historically, the mine wasn't able to communicate, so there wasn't any ability to actually see what was happening in a mine. In any one day, there may be 50 to 100 tasks taking place across the mine. At the end of the shift, 8 hours or 10 hours after someone's gone down into the mine, they report what was happening. So it's reactive, and people then have to make plans based on something that they've heard 8 hours after potentially it's happened. We've heard of the digitization of mines and digitization of everything around us. Our fridge talks to us today. What we can actually do is take that technology, so it's not new technology, we're not trying to invent something new for the mining. We're taking what's already developed and we look at how can it be effective in the mining space. With today's technology, with Wi-Fi and fiber optics, we can have full visibility to what's actually happening in the mine in real time. If we do that, those 50 to 100 tasks that are happening every day at the mine, we can actually track what's happening in real time and make sure that we're actually achieving those plans. Secondly, if we start achieving the plans, we can actually work out how to improve those plans. So it's what we start to see is more and more productivity in the mining space because of that visibility. The other big opportunity as we start looking at different flow sheets, new technology, can we use continuous mining? There's more and more hybrid opportunities, more electric opportunities underground. We can look at all that, and with our capacity to do dynamic simulation, we can actually look at where the true bottlenecks are in the mine and actually pinpoint the client to bottleneck A or bottleneck B. So instead of trying to look and solve all the problems, we can focus our attention on the areas that will create the most value. So a combination of modeling and doing these dynamic simulations and identifying the areas that will create the most value, coupled with taking technology from outside for process plant technologies and in terms of our process control capacity within Hatch, apply it to an underground mine and start identifying ways for them to be more effective, to hit plan and improve plans. We're seeing potentially up to 30 to 50% more productivity opportunity in the mines today. So technology is part of it, but what Hatch also brings to the table is the ability to work through the environmental value and the social value coupled with the financial value. We can actually look at the big picture and help them identify solutions that are not just going to help them financially and bring down their cost base, but help them be more effective in the environmental space and help them be more effective in the social space, so that those three value drivers, which are all interconnected, all contribute to the success of our client base.